People go to sushi restaurants for a lot of reasons. It takes too long to make it home, right? We'll see about that. Listen, sushi's meant to be eaten fresh. You put it together and you eat it within like 30 seconds of it being made. The rice is still a little warm and the fish is still cold. That is proper sushi, typically. But it's 8 p.m. on a weeknight. Oh, go on my little extra delivery fee app, order it. After 35 minutes of sitting in a box, that's real fresh, isn't it? It's not. Typically, the restaurants have their stuff prepped. The rice, the sushi zoo, the toppings. I'm doing everything.
Everything.
Ulysses and Pano are gonna go out and get it, and I have to make it before they get back. So let's begin.
Yes, sir. What can I get for you?
Spicy tuna rolls.
About 5 to 10 minutes.
Thank you.
Easy dub.
Give me my
Come on, Pano.
recipe on the website. We gotta wash our rice. I'd love to skip it, but if you're gonna make sushi and you're not washing your rice, you're awful. I'm sorry. Okay, so while that's filling up for however godly amount of time, there's not a lot of cooked stuff except for the rice in this, but we gotta get it done. You can't make sushi rice without sushi zoo. You need it. Sugar, salt, goes in, very nice. You want it salty, okay? You're not using all this. Rice vinegar, it's a little runny. This is mirin.
Notice that you have a fresh fade. How does that do for aerodynamics?
Definitely helps with my speed. Speaking of speed, I have a beef to pick with the comment section. Y'all see that car just passed me by? Yeah, cause I'm driving safe. Y'all trying to get me fired in the comment section saying I'm driving too slow. I'm doing my job.
All right, we had to switch pots because we had a little mistakey-wakey. Okay, so while this is heating, let that go. We wash, rinse, drain, and then repeat. Kombu, the element of the sea. Kombu's vegetarian and vegan. Wow, look at that. This recipe is not, though, sorry. I'll get my pressure cooker prepped. We got 2 cups of water to go with the 2 cups of rice. It's equal parts. We know that the pressure cooker is the savior of our days. We got a sauce. I'm gonna prep right here. Okay, no boiling, cut it off. So you see that all the sugar, salt dissolve. Gonna let that sit for a second. Moving on to this sauce. Put in my miso, kupi, sriracha, and lemon juice. Whisk it up. Already very behind. We can at least make this tuna one. That's the sauce. This is not going with the tuna. This is its own standalone sauce.
And I got a bone to pick with some of you guys. Airbender 0069. I read your comment, bro. Yeah, I think I don't read the comments, bro. I read it. You can't understand what I'm saying? It's because I have braces, bro. I have braces and it hurts to talk.
Give it another stir. Look at that. You can see the rice grains are sort of turning a translucent. That's what you want. Starting to absorb some of that water. Container, that's a little bit reversed. Normally you would do rice then water so it spreads out, but do we have time? No. I've never done sushi rice in a pressure cooker. It feels wrong, but you do what you gotta do, all right? Manual, and then we're doing it for, oh God, it's set to 90 minutes. I'm weeded right now. But you know what? One of the things about being weeded is you can always get yourself out of the weeds. It just depends on whether or not you believe. Do you believe? Oh, I put it to 237, good. Okay, 3 minutes and then the rest is natural release. Moving on to tuna. Hey, wait a minute, you're telling me you don't need to cook raw fish for a raw fish-based ingredient? Boom, cutting board. Kendrick always gets a little nervous on But Fast just because I sometimes have to walk past him with a knife. I don't know what that face is, Kendrick. Kendrick doesn't have fear, only his love.
Fear is for people who are afraid to die.
I have fishy.
Amy from South Dakota. Why does Ulysses always have to go get the food? Because everyone else has a job. Vikram can't get off the camera. Obviously, Pano's recording. Kendrick's on the other camera. Who's gonna pick up the food? Amy from South Dakota.
We need to cube this bad boy up, so I'm gonna actually cut this in half. Whenever you're cutting fish, you'll notice that a lot of time I do these long strokes. But we're not gonna give this back shots. Instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do one long drag, heel to tip. And the reason that we do that is to avoid shredding the flesh up too much. Because if you saw at it, it's gonna start falling apart. You're not gonna get nice cubes. One long drag, drag, drag. So you can see how clean these cubes are. Carefully not to tear the flesh. You want these whole nice hearty chunks. I just want to give a shout out to Kevin, who's been like the moan king on TikTok. So if you're wondering who's responsible for that, there he is. Look at that. God, I want to kiss that face.
You're right, maybe I'm overreacting because it's not the whole comment section. There's a whole other side of the comment section. I like to call them the Ulysses Nation. They feel me, they support me. They're like, you know what, bro? You drive slower, you drive safer, right? You beat Josh, we're gonna root for you. Shout out Ulysses Nation in the comment section.
Tuna's done, that goes there. Sesame oil, sriracha. You can also use really any chili sauce you want. If you like another chili sauce, use a different chili sauce. Oh, sriracha's overrated. Yes, it is overrated. It is. So what? I like it. It's tasty. Get over yourself. Kupi mayo in. So we're using more sriracha than kupi. Carefully, notice this motion, okay? Folding it together. I'm not like, all right? We're not making shredded tuna here. We want this to be nice and whole and beautiful. Might as well call this goddamn ahi tuna bowl. We just have a few more vegetables to prep. Thai chilies, tops removed. Little sweet little heat, you know? Those are done.
8 minutes away from the restaurant.
8 minutes away from the restaurant? Wow, undeniably slow.
Yeah, Ulysses, but all the cars pass you up because I'm not in the left lane. Left lane's for going fast. Obviously, I'm not going fast, bro.
They are really slow. They're like slow to the point where it's like, Grandpa, hey. Grandpa, come on. Green onion, remove dry parts of the stem. You don't always see me do that. It's really important because the dry parts of the stem are yucky. Then you end up with nice clean slices, no broken, bruised bits. The people who are handling the produce, they just want to get it in there, and I respect that. But that means that the tips of these are getting slapped around, and you don't want your tips slapped around, trust me. All right, I've been there. I've got the fillings almost done, but like the rice I'm waiting on. Avocado. You cut it in half, turn it, quarter it while it's still whole. Please be careful with your hand, please, okay? Boom, and then we have quarters already ready. The seed comes out really easily. You don't have to do the whole whack, and then it goes through the avocado, through your hand, and then you're like, oh wow, I'm in the ER, awesome. Peel, slice, stand it out there.
What's your favorite color, man?
Hana, why you always talking when I'm driving, bro? You be the main reason we be losing. Always talking, bro, about nothing. What you should be doing is helping me with directions.
Fried onion. Am I frying it myself? I already know what I'm gonna see here. Uh-oh, Josh is using pre-fried vegetables. Look, this stuff is actually pretty decent. If you never had this, I actually like it. I'm making enough stuff from scratch. Natural release, so we're gonna wait on that. I mean, we have pretty much everything, I would say, ready, but we have to wait on the rice now. Why is this rice taking so long? Oh boy.
Man, bro, we got me out here hella far.
I'm just gonna let the rice rip, we gotta go. I've got my hangiri, which I have soaked in water. You gotta at least let me have that. There it is. I've got my sushi soup, which I don't really have time to properly cut. We're cutting the rice. We gotta season it up with this bad boy. Cut it, fold it together. Being careful not to break up any rice. Cut it, fold together. Normally I would put it in the rice cooker to keep it warm, but it's way too hot right now. So we gotta figure out how to cool this down. I will not underseason my rice. I'm breaking so many rules right now. We gotta cool this down. Ice water, rice. So wrong. We're gonna spatula cool this rice.
Use the hashtag Ulysses Nation and tell us what you want to see on But Faster. Do it.
Okay, it's almost there. Where are we at? The rice is starting to stiffen up a little bit. You see that? See rice starting to hold together? This is the beauty of an ice bath. This will save your life in so many scenarios. Bowl of water, sushi mat. I don't fully remember how to do this, so let's figure it out together. Grab a handful of that goes on. It's a little loose on, spread it nicely. God, this rice is so hot. I'm having flashbacks to when I was cooking with Damon. I'm like, oh, Jesus Christ. I don't feel like I have learned anything. Sesame seeds. So this is gonna get flipped over onto this. If that scared y'all, it scared me too. Tuna goes in, don't need to be perfect at this point. It's good enough. Avocado slices, a little bit of this guy, a little bit of Thai chili, and then we're going to quickly and carefully roll, 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 press and roll, press and roll. It's not perfect, not perfect by any means. It's rolled. All right, it's so sticky. 6. We get 6 rolls out of it. It wasn't my best rolling. Top secret tip here. The chef's way of hiding big mistakes. Turn away all of the inconsistent pieces, which are most of them. And then on top of these, dotting it up. And then one big one right there, just like that. You see this at a sushi restaurant, they're hiding all the bullshit. That's what they're doing. Green onion, fried onion right across the top. And then of course, on our sauce. There we go. I lost a year off my life, but it's done.
It didn't even matter if we got it. I did my job, got in the car, went and got the food. Food's about to be delivered. Everything after that is unnecessary.
They don't know that we've beaten them, so I'm just gonna hide this, and I'm gonna pretend like I'm still making one.
Look, I'm just doing my job, right? Food is here, watch. All this other unnecessary shit finna happen. I'm going. Oh man. You guys got me. Just kidding. Remember what I said?
So extra, bro.
I'm just doing my job.
I don't know what all this is about.
They're a bit big, I will say. Comparatively, we have these. These don't look bad. I would argue this is way too thin. There's like barely any rice on here. I'm gonna try theirs first. They don't have a sauce with it? Okay, no sauce. I mean, it's good. Basic spicy tuna. Nothing to it. If I got it, I'd be like, this is all right. Moving on to mine. I'm not gonna sauce it because that wouldn't be fair. Mine are way too big. Too much rice, too big. I was in a rush. It kind of tastes like if you took a spicy tuna roll and mixed it with an everything bagel. Don't know how that happened, but it's good. Now let's taste test. Number 2.
Why'd you start with 2 again?
I don't remember. Here's number 1. Yeah. Number 2, by the way. Number 1. Number 2. Number 1. Number 2. 1. We won But Faster. B-roll.
We don't have it.
Oh, we don't have B-roll.
Sushi roll.